Doing front shocks on a 2017 Lincoln MKX. There's not much for videos on the newer models like this. The only thing I've seen is up to 2014. They're a little bit different. Anyways, you need access to these upper strut mounts. You're gonna need to pull the clips off right here. There's a few across the firewall, but once you do that, you can lift this up so that you can get access to those upper strut mounts. They're 13 millimeter. Next thing you're gonna wanna do, obviously get the wheel off. 10 mil, disconnect the brake line from the shock assembly. 21 mil, and get a wrench for this 24 mil. You should be able to hit both of these with an impact. And then you're gonna wanna pop the ABS sensor line off there. Once you disconnect your brake line and pop that little clip out for the ABS sensor line, you need an 18 mil to disconnect that sway bar and link right there, and then that's also another bracket holding that ABS line. All right, end link is disconnected. Everything's clear. Now you can get an impact there, 21 mil, 24 mil, and rip these two things off there. And then you'll want to get these 3 13 mils out, and should be ready to drop right out. All right, nuts and bolts are out. Holding the knuckle of the shock. Get these 3 bolts out, and it's coming out. All right, shock assembly's out. Before you start jamming the new one in there, lay it next to it, compare it, make sure everything looks the same. Got your brake line bracket, ABS bracket, top mount looks the same. Should be good to go. On assembly, I'd slide the shock in and then hang it with a couple of these bolts first, and then snug those up a bit, and then you can line everything up here, slide in your bolts there, and then should be able to crank those down, throw the sway bar in link in. Don't forget the bracket here holding the ABS line, and then snap in the little clip. Last thing, 10 mil with the brake line. And that's one side done.